This is the second time I'm filming this video and I have my reasons for that. Don't stay away for too long, don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of the bed. Hello my peaches, what's up? Today I'm talking about another Zara perfume and I always feel very excited about Zara perfumes or talking about perfumes in general, and today I am talking about Zara Femme. There is no particular single review video on this perfume, and this perfume has, I just feel somehow that nobody is telling you that what this perfume smells like. Nobody is telling you exactly, and the reviews on Fragrantica are also a bit misleading. So I would like to give my thoughts about this perfume today. But before digging in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Peach Pack and tap on the notification bell icon to get notified every time I upload. I'm also super duper active on Instagram and my handle is right here, so you can connect with me better over there. First, I want to tell you why I'm filming this video again. One, this fragrance has confused me a lot. This is the most confusing fragrance I own till date. It's always like either you like something or you don't like something, but this one has definitely confused me a lot about whether I like it or not. Second thing, many things that I mentioned about the Zara website in that video have changed now. Zara added many perfumes, like a huge collection of perfumes to the women's perfumes section a few days ago or a month ago, or maybe because of the whole lockdown thing and the coronavirus thing going on, they have got it off their website. So when they added all these fragrances to their website, they also added Zara Femme Intense, and I was so happy to see the Intense version being available to India. And this is an EDT version and that is an EDP version, that too Intense. What I said in that video is that it looks like a plan, like a long-term plan from Zara to introduce something like this and then to give people an intense version of this. All of that has changed. If I talk about the present dates, all of that has changed. All those perfumes that were added to Zara, even the perfumes that were already available on Zara, a few of them, especially I think the bigger packaging in Zara Femme right now is not available, because I just wanted to give you an information about Zara Femme Intense existing and might be getting available in the future. So now talking about this, I bought this for 1190 rupees for 200 ml, which is an amazing price for 200 ml of fragrance that we are getting in here. Beautiful off-white ceramic bottle, which is very beautiful looking, very classy looking. And the reason for buying a bigger bottle was that the 100 ml bottle was 990 rupees and I was getting double the amount in 200 rupees. This is said to be a clone or dupe for Hypnotic Poison from Dior. Now I'll tell you my thoughts about this fragrance. The opening of this perfume is a bit sour, like vinegar kind of, but there is a softness of vanilla in it that comes on, like takes over right after that sourness when it hits your nose, and then it turns sweet. Maybe because of that vanilla in it, it turns sweet and woody, powdery sweet with some freshness of patchouli. So this is what I smell. It opens up strong and it keeps settling down to a soft kind of fragrance. But if in layman words, if I will try to make you understand what it smells like, is that it is feminine and a bit masculine at the same time, and the dry down sometimes, like somewhere in between the dry down and the opening, it smells a bit like some of the aftershaves. It might be happening because of that sourness and patchouli and sweetness mixing. The dry down is very musky and earthy and slightly sweet, and the the hint of patchouli does not fade away in the dry down as well. So the patchouli is quite prominent in here. But the patchouli that I'm smelling here is very, very different from the other fragrances. If I give you an example of Jimmy Choo, that is a very strong patchouli fragrance, the one that comes with a black bottle. And because that's pepper and patchouli together, so I have not been able to adjust myself to it till date. I go to the counters, I try it every time because I really like that bottle, but then I end up never loving it. Now, I don't hate it or I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. I'm like okay about it. Now that it has dried down, it is turning into a soft, earthy and fresh vanilla kind of scent, but vanilla is again not prominent in it. It's a very, 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 you know, in the background kind of note of vanilla in it. Mostly earthiness and patchouli take the forefront. In my words, if I simply tell you that what this fragrance is like, this is a very daring, very unique kind of fragrance. It is a bit mysterious as well, and it is a bit confusing as well. This is said to be a weekend version as per Zara. I definitely would like to smell it on somebody who is going clubbing or who is going to a party. If I imagine somebody after smelling this, and if I would imagine that who would wear this, I would say that somebody like Miranda Priestly from Devil Wears Prada, because she's a daring, mysterious, confident, very unpredictable kind of woman, and this is what this fragrance is. I would like to say that this is not my cup of tea. I do like it, but I also do feel that it does not go with my personality. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself too much, but it has the feminineness along with the masculineness in it. I think even if a man wears it, I think I would like this on a man more, or on a very, very independent, confident woman, instead of somebody like me who is into very feminine, sweet, gourmandish fragrances. So that is why I say that this is not my cup of tea. I still have the same thoughts about it. According to me, if I talk about which weather it is more suitable for, I think it's an all year round kind of fragrance. It's not something very warm, or not something very spicy, or not something very fresh smelling. It has a bit of all in it, so you can use it in the winter daytime or in the summer nighttime, or even all day long. There's no such restriction to that. But if I talk about the age, it is definitely a mature woman fragrance, definitely 30 above. I don't see anybody smelling like this under 30 or under 28. So this is definitely a grown-up woman, a mature woman fragrance. So coming on the question whether I like it or not, I'll be honest that I did not dislike it even in the starting. So it was not like, oh, I don't like this fragrance. It was never like that, because it definitely does smell expensive. Not like it does not smell like money, but it does smell like a nice fragrance, especially since I have got the Armaf fragrance. Oh my god, I have been like, oh my god, Zara fragrances are heavenly. That is what I'm feeling. So this definitely smells nice. I have liked it since the starting, but this fragrance especially has kind of grown on me, and I'm liking it more now. I did like it before, but I liked my other fragrances more. It is still not on the top of my list, as it is not matching my personality, and I have this big bottle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I do wear it around the house, and as I'm wearing it more frequently around the house, so I'm liking it more and more. It's like an average fragrance for me, but I would love to smell it on a confident, independent, office going woman, or a CEO, or somebody who has a very like mysterious personality. I would not suggest you to wear it on a date, because this is very confusing and mysterious, and you don't want to smell like that on a date at all, until and unless you want to confuse the other person. Now talking about the longevity on this, this is an EDT version. I couldn't find the EDP version of this on Zara, and when it became available and when it was showing coming soon, they completely got it off the website. So I am never going to get my hands on that as well. I don't think I want to go for the intense version of this, but this was something which was really hype. The longevity on this is not that great. Okay, it does not stay any longer than an hour on my skin, and I couldn't smell it any longer than 2 hours on my clothes. So longevity really sucks on this one, because I have recently got some perfumes from Zara that have good longevity. This one definitely does not have a good longevity until and unless you really put your nose to the area where you have applied it. Only then you will be able to smell it on yourself. It does not project too much. I think the EDP version might be better on this, and this one especially has a very mixed kind of opinions from people. Some people really like it, some hate it. Trust me, fragrantica.com is very misleading. Like, the reviews are very misleading on that, because looking at the bottle and reading those reviews, I was thinking of getting a fragrance that is milky, gourmandish, that is smooth. It is definitely smooth, I'm not saying no to that, but it is not milky or it is not creamy, nothing like that. It's not a soft kind of fragrance. It is a very strong and like a hint of aftershave in it. And due to the name and the bottle as well, I was thinking that I'm going to get a very feminine fragrance, but it's not that feminine. It's definitely different, and if you are into those different mysterious kind of fragrances, I think you must give this one a try. As I'm using it, I'm definitely liking it. I am not saying no to that, but it is not among my most favorite or the ones that I would like to repurchase and keep in my collection. So it's not that kind of fragrance for me. And another drawback is again longevity. Also because of that reason, I would not like to buy it. I don't feel like spending my money on anything that's at least not giving me 4 or 5 hours. So I'm not buying it again. And I'm also not feeling like trying the intense version, because if I am not falling in love with this one, I'm definitely not going to fall in love with the intense version as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found this helpful, and if you're still here watching me and liking me, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Peach Pack. Till then, keep looking beautiful and have a great day all. Bye bye.